$43 million the for Craig Kimbrell, and I'm trying to pull up Keuchel right now. It doesn't. I can't find it, but I'm pretty sure he's making a good amount of money for just a year, for just a partial year. 1 year, $13 million. So this contract's gonna expire again, and he's probably gonna be out of the job for another half of a season. But 13 mil for half a season, I don't understand why people would pay him that. He's really been on a decline, but yeah. So it kind of stinks for the Red Sox and Astros that they won't be getting compensation picks. There's been a lot of trade rumors going around, and the NL West, there's mainly the Giants. The Giants are just not good. They had bases loaded with no outs against the Dodgers, and they managed to not just not score, but not get close. They grounded into a double play and a pop-up and popped out to end the inning. I'm pretty sure they ended up losing that game. Yeah, they ended up losing 7-2. So that inning didn't really make that much of a difference in the long run, because their bullpen came and blew it, and Jeff Samardzija isn't the greatest pitcher to start your game with. But the Dodgers are going to win the series again, of course. Tonight is Walker Buehler versus Madison Bumgarner. Speaking of Bumgarner, he's the guy that I mainly wanted to talk about. He's going to get traded, and he put his no-trade clause on a lot of good teams, so that, because I don't think he really wants to leave San Francisco. I'm pretty sure he did this so that the good teams that really want him are going to have to go through his no-trade clause, and yeah, so he was asked what he would do if he was on, I think it was the Yankees or Dodgers, and he just looked around and said, "We're still on the Giants, and I still want to win games here." But Madison Bumgarner has an ERA of 4 this year and a 3-5 win-loss record, which doesn't really matter when you're on the Giants because they're not going to be getting you many run support. Jacob deGrom with one of the best seasons ever as a pitcher last year. His record was I think it was 2, and I think he had I don't know, but I think they managed to be worse when he was, last year he was 10-9, so it's not terrible, but it's not good either. For the Cy Young winning pitcher, you should definitely be higher, but when you're on such a terrible team, there's not much you can do in that case. But yeah, there's a lot of trade rumors. I could see the Diamondbacks picking up a free agent pitcher, Bartolo Colon, or some other 35-year-old starting pitcher that they can use for a year, because everyone else is hopefully no one else gets hurt. But the way our season's been going, we need Taijuan Walker back quick. I don't think he will be. Silvino Bracco managed to finally, I think he was going to crack the roster for the entire year. And then he has to get, I think he had to get Tommy John surgery. But just an unfortunate season for the Diamondbacks injury-wise. mainly just pitching, and Christian Walker has really stepped up in the absence of Jake Lamb. I thought Jake Lamb would be our main full-time first baseman, but I think he'll really have to fight for it with the way Christian Walker's been playing. So we've only got like a few more minutes left, so I'm just going to say thank you for listening, and make sure you follow me on Instagram at Chris_Sumner710, and follow Baseball Podcast Network on Instagram at Baseball Podcast Net. You can also follow me on Twitter at CSumner710, and Baseball Podcast Network on Twitter at Baseball Podcast 1. No T at the end, just 1. But, so a good week, an okay week for the Diamondbacks. They broke 500 again with a good series against the Blue Jays. Nothing has happened in their game right now. That game should be about over. It was in the 6th inning at the start of the show. It's in the bottom of the 8th. Archie Bradley is pitching, currently a runner on second and 2 outs. Thanks for tuning in to Rattle Up. We'll be here next week also be here next week. And, thank you for tuning in. And, go Diamondbacks.